Hello, welcome to my very first stream. Thank you, Cloud. Hi, welcome. Hello, Lee. Oh my gosh. Thank you, yeah. I worked so hard on it, dude. It took a while. I mean, it took a while in general to just set up this whole Twitch stuff. Cause I know nothing about Twitch. I didn't start getting into Twitch for, I'd like to say it's probably only been 3 months, maybe 3 or 4 months that I started getting into the whole abyss of Twitch. Oh, hold on, I just realized I don't have music playing. Okay. Alright, so I just want to make sure that's not too loud. So just let me know if the music is too loud or not. You rushed into yours. Oh. I mean, there's just so much to learn about it. I didn't realize just how much goes into streaming. Because, okay, I probably spent 2 days just working on setting up the microphone stuff. Because I didn't realize just how much went into the filters and whatnot for the microphone. I mean, it's crazy. There was just so much about it, and I was watching a bunch of tutorials and stuff. So because my chair squeaks and my desk will squeak. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll put that down. Alright, how does that sound? Okay, great. Yeah, that's good. But anyways, yeah, I was saying it took me probably 2 days to set up the microphone and trying to make sure that it sounds okay and it's not picking up too many background noises. And just that was complicated. And then there's still so much to learn, just about audio mixing and stuff. And there's different stuff that you can download to keep track of different pieces of audio. It's nuts. It's like a whole new world, I swear. Anyways, okay, so this is so different for me because I used to stream back on Picardo when, oh man, when I started college. I think it was that was a while, 2-3 years ago maybe, that I was first streaming over on Picardo. Thank you, Lee. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Like I said, I used to stream on Picardo, so I kind of understand the setup and, working with OBS and whatnot. And, when I used to stream before, I would always try and make my streams, somewhat interesting. And I didn't have a lot of views there. It was mostly just friends from Instagram and stuff too. But I don't know. It's just nice to interact in a different way and interact live. So I kind of missed doing that and wanted to do that again. So I saw that Twitch kind of has a lot more involvement. There's just Twitch kind of offers a lot more than what I remember Picardo offering, so I figured I'll make the switch over to Twitch. And you know, a lot of artists that I follow too, they're now on Twitch and stuff, so it's really cool. I mean, there's like this whole community there, and it's just awesome. And like Lee, your stream is amazing too. Like I don't know, it's just I love watching it. I love your overlays. I mean, there's a lot of really like nice overlays that other streamers do, other artists. I mean, some of them are so fancy, so decked up. It's crazy. Yeah, it's fun just watching like other artists stream and stuff. It's good times. Oh, don't even get me started about the bots though. That was another thing. And like when you don't have moderators like other actual living people, you gotta figure out how to set up the bots to moderate for you and stuff. So still figuring out what I wore for myself. Yeah, no, I think yours look really good. I'm kind of going with this whole little cafe aesthetic right now. Well, it's not just a cafe though. Eventually I'm gonna have like little monsters in here with me and stuff, because I love making monsters, cute monsters and stuff. I don't know, I like cute and creepy things. And I love cafes, you know. I got my boba tea here that I'm always like, craving. That's such a kid, yeah. Thank you, yeah. Yeah, I mean, cause like I realized that the whole cafe mood is kind of a thing with artists, and like, you know, the cozy aura. Yeah, the cafe for stream is so big brain. Big brain, yeah. But so I figured, you know, like, you know, a cafe is a nice idea, but why not add monsters to it? I love monsters. I don't know if you saw my little transition thingy of my little bat creature and the food. I mean, there's still like so much to do, honestly, but thank you, yeah. Dude, that was so hard to make. Oh my gosh, I had to make it with what's that thing called? Adobe After Effects? I've never used Adobe After Effects in my life, bro. Yep, a monster cafe. Kind of like a cat cafe. I've always wanted to go to a cat cafe, but you know, I think cat cafes are just starting to like become a thing in the US. This is inspiring me to make mine overlay soon. Yeah, dude. Okay, I'll tell you a little secret. I use Canva. I don't know if you've ever used Canva, but I used that for like almost everything. I mean, I created my own art, or I'd find like you know, free resources for certain things, and then I would just use Canva to edit it all together and put it all together and create this. I have another one. Here, let me show you. Hold on. See, now it's a chalkboard. So I created two, just for whenever I'm in the mood for one or the other. But yeah, definitely check out Canva. It's super easy to use. I've been using it for years. It's kind of what's that word? Noko Sappy. So cool, thank you. Hello, welcome. Yeah, use Canva. Like it's really helpful. It's really what's the word? What's that word? Convenient. It's convenient. Because like I used to use Photoshop for everything, but you know, I'm kind of a lazy editor. I mean that's why I don't even use I don't make YouTube videos anymore. I used to try to do YouTube videos for a while, but man, it's kind of boring. It's tedious, it's long. I don't like having to sit there for so long editing a video. I mean, it takes like 4 hours to edit a video that's really only gonna be 10 minutes. It's exhausting. So that's another reason why I wanted to do streaming, is because like you kind of just get to chat and hang out, and you can still make things look nice with overlays and stuff and be interactive, and there's not as much editing and stuff. I mean, if I wanted to like do clips or do videos to post onto YouTube from my streams, but that's kind of thinking too far ahead down the road. Sorry, I like this one. This one's my favorite. I don't know, I just like the whole wood with vines. I don't know, it's just I'm a plant person that doesn't own plants. Unfortunately. I mean, I do own one that was actually given to me by my old boss that I used to work for. So yeah, I do have one, which is a little bamboo plant. He's so cute, he's so tall. I've been taking care of him for years because I first took care of him at my office where I used to work. And then I left and my boss was like, here, you take him. So I do own one plant, and I'm trying to grow some more. So yeah, I like this one. I like this overlay. Okay, so alright, so I do have some to-dos today. I don't really like calling them to-dos because then I actually never do them. Like it's just, it sounds boring, you know? So I call them my little quests of the day. So I'm gonna show that to you. Don't look at the typos. I think there's some typos in here, but I'll put a new stream. I'll try to catch another one. Yeah, I'll try to stream a bit earlier on some days. Right now I'm just, you know, streaming a little bit randomly so I can kind of just adjust to Twitch and adjust to streaming in general. But you have a good night, Lee. Thank you for joining, and it was good to see you. Anyways, here are my quests for today. I am going to try and work on some line art. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish the line art for these last few strips that I have of my comic, mostly because some could be spoilers, and I don't want to spoil if there's anyone here who reads my comic. Although at the same time, I don't think anyone would really remember, because this part of the chapter that I'm in, no one's going to see it until like, you know, a month or so, or 2 months, depending when it uploads. But it's gonna take a while and they probably won't remember. And then I have these 1-minute doodle challenges, which is essentially me just trying to finish drawing something under a minute. It's a good way to kind of practice drawing a little faster while still trying to convey what I want within the art, the drawing. I used to do these a lot in the past on my past streams. So I wanted to do it again. It's fun, and it's a good warm-up too. So I might do that before starting the line art, or maybe a little bit later. But every 30 minutes or so, I plan to try and take a break from my comic and work on these little doodles. And then, hopefully, I can play some Genshin, because more like I'll struggle in Genshin. Because I have not played Genshin in a good while. The last time that I played... Actually, no. I started playing a few years ago. It was recommended by my sister, and then what ended up happening was I got addicted to it, and all I did was like roam around and try and like explore the world as much as possible. And I would just level up like my AR and my character, but I did not think that I would have to fight bosses and go into domains and try and level up like my artifacts. And so let's just say that like my characters are pretty weak, and it's kind of hard to just fight some of the bosses that you come across while roaming around. You know, and some that guard like chests or whatever. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not a big gamer, so I don't even know if I could be considered a gamer. I just play for fun, and I like to chill. Honestly, fighting bosses just raises my blood pressure. I get so anxious. But alright, so I think I'll start with a 1-minute doodle real quick, and kind of warm up, so that way I can go into working on my comics line art without you know, without feeling too stiff about it, because I really hate line art. If I could just do a comic just totally in sketches, I would. But I think I am starting to get a little better with my line art, because I used to just do line art really perfectly and try to get all the lines as clean and crisp as I could, but man, that takes forever, and I realize I'm just spending hours on just one panel, you know? And it's like, you can't do that when you're working on a comic. You gotta be quick and you have to move on. So I think I'm starting to get a little faster with my line art, and even though it looks kind of messy now, I prefer it that way, to be honest. It kind of gives it a bit more movement in a way. But when it comes to like art that I admire, I tend to like clean art. But you know, you can't have everything. All right. Let me just make sure that I have this set up. Okay, so I'm gonna do 1-minute doodle. Let's go to that. Okay, so here I have some images, and I would like to do one of these under a minute if I can. So I gotta pick out, a pen that's gonna be good to work with. Oh my gosh, why am I drawing in white? I hate when that happens. Like, you don't realize the color that you're using, and it's on freaking white. So you're just drawing white lines on a white background. Not sure which pen I want to use. I do like trying to create my own pens. Actually, this might be okay. think when it comes to trying to practice certain stuff, like, at least for me, I like to use something like this where it doesn't really taper and it doesn't have a difference in opacity, because as you can see, like, I'm not really putting any pressure, and then when I do put pressure, like right now here, it doesn't really change, so it's just one, it stays consistent the entire time. And it's good because that means I can draw lightly and not put too much pressure down, and it kind of saves my wrist from any pain. Whereas like some of my other brushes, you know, if I want certain thicknesses and stuff, I have to put pressure down. So it just depends on what you want. But I really try to not put a lot of pressure on my pen, because otherwise I end up hurting myself. Alright, which one should I do first? I forgot that I need to drink water. I think I kind of want to do the duck. It's so cute. Alright. Can I put these ones away? Okay. Alright, let me see if I can set up the timer here. Dang it, I forgot how to do this. Alright. I'm gonna go to a different timer. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna show you guys the timer, because I know I had set this up, and then now I don't know how to set it up. But, you know, that's just what happens when you have a small brain. Alright, so let Let me just time myself somewhere else. Hopefully when this timer goes off, you can hear it. You should be able to because it's on my desktop, so. Okay, all right, and the timer is going to start right now. Okay, now it started. So here we go. Got 1 minute. Man, what are freaking shapes? Come on, I was just studying fold the other day, I can do this. Little duck. Oh, and timer is up. Alright, that's what I got under a minute. So cute. Oh, so cute. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Cloud. Yeah, I think it turned out alright. For 1 minute, missing a few details, missing its little nose, the little nostril. Missing a fold here. But yeah, I got 1 minute little doodle there. Alright, I'm tempted to do another one. Why not? Let's do another one. And then I'll work on my comic. Just don't let me procrastinate too much. Okay. Let me just stare at it for a second. I know I'm not gonna like that hand. Okay. Alright, I think I'm ready. Timer starts now. Yo, come on. Yeah, seriously, was that a clock ticking in the song? Come on. What is with this wonky arm? Oh no, timer's up! Okay. That's my Kermit the Frog. Another minute. Oh, thank you. Yeah, these are fun to do. But like, you see how these lines are just it's quick. It helps it so I don't have to what's the word? I don't have to worry too much about having to put details, or, you know, if I was doing this with a different kind of pen, let's say if, you know, it would, I don't know, just, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not good with words. But it's just nice that it doesn't taper, and it's just a consistent lines. Okay. So, oh my gosh, now I just want to color these and render them. I want to turn this one into like a cute sticker or something. But anyways, I cannot procrastinate. So let's go to my comic here. Gotta change about my brush. Do I get it? Like, that pen looks so structural. Yeah, see? I don't even know what the word is for it. How do you describe a pen like that? It's just... I don't know. Okay, so I covered some stuff here that I don't want anyone to see in case they read this comic. It's a little spoilerish. So... I don't really like working with just black line art, but for my comic, I do it. Although, it's something I'd like to change in the future. So maybe in future chapters, I will stop using black line art. I really try not to take too much time when it comes to working on my line art. But here I'm gonna start getting a little quiet. I just know it because whenever I'm working, whenever I'm drawing, I just cannot I cannot multitask. It's really hard to talk at the same time. I don't know how some people can do it. Okay, yeah, see you later, Cloud. Enjoy the walk. Be safe. This definitely needs to be more expressive. It's a little unfair, you know, when you're drawing a comic. The art that you do for a comic is not the same as your normal art, because you really need to be kind of faster with comics, and you know, there's some panels where you can go all out and like make it look really nice and stuff, and make it look more true to your regular art. Otherwise, a lot of the times, oops. Sorry, I had the timer still on. I forgot what I was saying. Small brain. Okay, sorry, I realized I had to change the I was so freaking anxious for this stream that I, like a numbnut, forgot that you have to actually that you actually have to title your streams. Yeah, I forgot that was a thing. I thought you I don't even remember doing that with Picardo, to be honest. With Picardo, it was always just like, oh yeah, just go live. But yeah, I totally forgot that you actually have to title your streams. People do that here, you know. They title stuff. Alrighty. So now I need to turn him. He's supposed to look.
Don't cry.
Terrified. Oh, what happened to my pen? I hate when that happens, it just changes the pen for you. Okay, so I think I can copy this one and bring it down. I think there's something else you gotta do for Twitch when you're streaming. I'm not sure how do you do it.
Don't cry.
Oh yeah, it's like the category and tag stuff, like, man. There's a lot you gotta do. Okay, so here he's covering. Please. I hate hands. I'm not sure where it would be. Okay. Let's see if he brought his shoulders up. And his arm. Gosh. I mean, Clip Studio has like models, 3D models, and I use them usually when I have like full poses that I need, but if it's just the bust or something, like the head, I try to just kind of do it myself because I've practiced the head enough that I think I do okay work. But here we have the arm coming up. I think his arm would actually probably come up here. So he's trying to cover his face a bit. Come on. Cylinders, dude. Cylinders. Freaking foreshortening. Maybe so. Again, it can't take forever when you're doing a comic. And just gotta get it done. Why is art so hard? So the good thing though is that I can always come back to this if it's still gonna bother me later. I can even just redo the whole thing later. But the main goal is to just get as much done as you can. And besides, like, I can cover some of this, so I'm not gonna be, when I do the panel is most likely gonna be this. So we're not even gonna see a lot of this down here. So when I think of it that way, this actually looks like it's supposed to come down a bit more. And let's say I do the panel. It would be something like that. So that's helpful. again, you can't take forever though. You're gonna have to be content. Even if you're not totally content. don't know how long it's been. I've done 3 panels. At some point, you have to take a break. But I forgot to time myself. I usually always like to time myself to make sure I'm working within an appropriate amount of time. Because, like I said, I don't like to have to take too long. On my comic, working on it. Honestly, it's really easy to get so caught up in details and trying to fix things, and especially if you're a perfectionist like I am. It's difficult. But I feel like if you're going to try and do a comic or some sort of project where, you know, it's similar to it or an animation or whatever, you kind of have to get over yourself. Like, you just can't be caught up in getting everything looking perfect, you know, especially if you're working on it alone and you don't have anybody helping you, then yeah, you definitely want to kind of make sure that you're not I'm getting so hung up on stuff. Alright, here's our fifth strip. Fifth panel. How many panels do I have left here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say 4 because I have stuff. Like, I have assets for this foot, so I don't need to redraw it. And technically, I have an asset for this too, so I don't have to redraw that one. And when I say assets, if you don't know, it's basically like, let's say I've drawn this, right? This close-up of his face. Okay? If I, in a future chapter or later in another strip maybe, I have a similar scene where I need a close-up of his face here. Essentially, I can save this line art here and put it into a canvas where I have a bunch of other stuff saved too. And then that way, in the future, when I need to use it again, I could just copy and paste it. And it's a vector. It's a vector layer, so that essentially means that I can resize it to be any size that I want without it looking all pixelated, and the quality won't go bad on it. That's the difference between a vector layer and a raster layer. But that's something I've learned while doing comics. I've learned about the difference between a vector layer and a raster layer, and now I wish I would have known. I wish I would have known that when I started. Because it's pretty helpful. Alright, let's see. Sometimes I just don't even I don't even like use the sketch behind it. I'm like I don't really follow the sketch by heart a lot of the times. I'll just use it as the reference of what I need to do, but I kind of just go with my own thing here. The sketches throw me off. I just realized it's been a while since I've zoomed in. I've gotten more used to working on a canvas without having to zoom into it. At least not as often as I used to. how that happened. I don't know why. It just kind of happened. Ears are a little too pointy. So yeah, this is my freaking line art for my comic. As of lately, I have been a little bit on a hiatus with my comic for the past year or so. Not intentionally. I didn't want to go on a hiatus, but you know, stuff happens, and I'm like really eager to get back to it. He looks kind of grossed out or something. Which in a way, it's okay, because he's supposed to be annoyed. He's not happy. But yeah, you know, I don't mind having my line art kind of messy and scratchy like this, to be honest. It gives it a little bit of character. As long as it conveys the message, it's all good. Okay, his other eye's closed. Webtoon announced their new competition, or like challenge. They're doing a challenge over on Webtoon. And here I am, just barely finishing up a very long overdue chapter. Actually, this is like multiple episodes for Webtoon, for my Webtoon. This entire chapter, because it'll be broken up in 2 parts. But yeah, it's been too long. I've been away from Webtoon. I think my favorite part about creating characters and stuff is that you get used to them or something, like how do I say it? So this is why I'm not good at multitasking. I lose my train of thought all the time. My little brain can only handle so much. This doesn't look right. His forehead looks huge. This isn't right. It's not right. What I mean is, like, okay, say you have a character and it takes you a really long time to get used to drawing that character, and drawing like their hair, like say you give them kind of a complicated hairstyle or something. But then, you know, over time, as you draw them more and more, you just realize, like, wow, I did not struggle to draw this character this time. And once you realize that, like, it's kind of cathartic in a way. It's like, oh man, it used to take me forever to draw this character's hair or to figure out what was even happening with the hair and like the freaking physics of it at all. And it's like, now it's just a peaceful journey. There's no longer this struggle with it anymore. And that's what I like about creating your own characters and stuff, or even just drawing in general. You draw the same thing for so long that eventually just you realize you're not struggling so much with it anymore. Sometimes. I feel like other times you just got like this art block. Or it's not even an art block, it's like everything you draw just looks like crap. Or at least to you it feels like it, you know? It's just so weird, like you just go through this phase of nothing looks right. And I'm pretty sure there's a word for it. I'm pretty sure someone's come up with something to explain that. Henry, sometimes I just don't like your hair. Oh, he's so cute. I've missed drawing him. I always say that. Every time I draw him, I say I've missed drawing him, but like, I've drawn him before. It hasn't been that long. I guess it's just one of those things where like, I'd draw him so often before when I was really active with my comic that it became one of those things where, okay, now you're not being very active and you're not drawing him as much anymore, so. Alright, I'm doing that thing where I'm getting too caught up in details now. So I gotta draw the hand and then move on. I hate hands, but I also love hands. I have a love-hate relationship with drawing hands and stuff. So I usually like to just draw it first. And then I'll place it where it needs to be placed. Dude, what am I doing? What am I doing? Man, you know, that's another thing. Like, sometimes when you're working on certain panels, you have to realize what's important, what's not. Is drawing this hand perfectly going to be important here? Not really. It was mostly his face. And that's what I mean. Like some panels have things that are like the main focus, and it's important to be able to convey what that focus is. And yeah, it's okay to like put a bit more attention do that. And then other times it's not that big of a deal. Because you gotta remember, what you're spending so many hours working on, other people are only spending literally not even a whole minute looking at it. So once you kind of let that sink in and you accept that is your reality, that is just the harsh truth when it comes to making comics, you know, you kind of stop caring too much about trying to make certain things look so good or so perfect, you know. You realize that it's not the end of the world if it doesn't look perfect. It's okay. The thing is, I don't know if that's right. If the hand is supposed to look like that. I guess so. I think that's okay. It's looking a bit small. A bit weird. Okay. I kind of want to save this by itself as an asset. So I'm gonna copy and paste it right now. Okay, that's good enough. Okay. Well, you know, I think I can go do another 1-minute doodle because I think I did enough panels here. Oh yeah. Gotta save this. Yeah, it'll just be a matter of doing these two. And then I have assets for these two. Should be good. Okay. So I want to do another quick doodle here. I think it's important to stretch first. After just drawing straight, you gotta stretch a little bit. I really like the song. Okay, alright, so let's try and do some more of these. We can put these ones away. And let's do some cake. Some red velvet cake. I'm going to only draw one of them. Let's get my... I need this color. I want this color again. There we go. Okay, so... I'm gonna draw this little cake. Let's see if I can draw it well enough under a minute. Let me just get my timer. Okay. Just gonna stare at this for a little bit. Stare it down. Ah. I really want to draw food more and practice drawing food more. Okay, so I think I'm ready. The timer is going to start now. Okay, we've got the layers here. Oh no, I don't have time to be undoing. Got some. This is so hard. Let's get the strawberries and the little leaves. Another strawberry here. I think that's another strawberry back there. more cream icing. Okay, another layer here. More icing. And another layer. Ah, time's up, time's up. And there we go, there's time. That's all I could do under a minute. Okay, doesn't look as appealing. Looks so much better if there were colors. But that's another challenge for another day. Is to like just draw with colors, or like yeah, like putting down blocks of color rather than doing the line art per se. Because that's something else I'd like to practice more. So I think it's helpful with painting, wanting to do paintings and stuff. Should we do the kitty, or should we save the kitty for another time? I'll have to find some more images and put it in here. The kitty's gonna be hard. I'm not really proficient with drawing animals. But okay, wait, no, let's give it a try. Take a nice break from my comic. So I'm gonna set the timer again for 1 minute. Okay. Start. Oh no. It's all a matter of getting down shapes. Oh, I'm not gonna do this poor cute kitty justice. Little paws. Little tummy. Ah, time's up. There we go. That's all I could do within a minute. A minute is up. Oh. I'm sorry, kitty. I can't do you justice. Gosh. That's hard. Animals are hard to do. Oh, I can't work on it anymore. Sorry. Ah. Poor thing. Alright, so let's see what I've got so far. Or actually, let's keep these up. And then I got our Hermit the Frog here. And I've got the duck. Where's the references? Oh, here's the reference for that one. Can I resize it? Here we go. So, they're not too bad. They're not too bad. I do say so myself. Yeah. Okay, but seriously, my favorite is the ducky. Duckus. I really like that one. Like maybe we'll come back and actually color this and work on it. So I really like how it turned out. It's not bad. But I'm so sorry to the kitty. That just looks... Oh, thank you, Cloud. Welcome back. I hope you had fun with your dog. I used to pet sit, and I'd have this dog. Was my favorite. It was a mini schnauzer. So cute. She was my little buddy. I do miss pet sitting. I'd pet sit again if I could. I don't want to work on my comic again. Doing these are so much fun. It's like I just want to keep doing them. And it's good practice too. But I have to work on my comic. Alright. Fun time's over. I just have 2 more panels here, and they should be pretty simple. In fact, I could probably copy and paste this one. Oops, let me see. Yeah, I could probably put this down here, actually. It's technically the same. Gotta fix it a little bit. I don't know if it needs to be that small. Let me cover up the sketch here. Wait, what's he doing? Oh, he's listening. Okay, so I need to just adjust some stuff here. But I did manage to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels done there. Within... Oh. How long did that take me? Like... an hour, maybe? A little less? Okay, so he's listening here. I just need to change this up. Very quickly, very quickly. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I want to get this done with as soon as possible. Like I said, I just don't, I don't know, dude. I'm kind of, I like doing things quickly and smart. I'm not a hard worker. I don't hustle. I'm too lazy for that. I try to find tools and resources that can help me out. But there's no magic tool that will do your art for you. You kind of have to do that yourself. So I try not to take too much time, even if I don't particularly like it. When it comes to my comic, I kind of have to suck it up. Just got a little cross-eyed for a little bit here. It's really difficult to do a comic or a webtoon and be a perfectionist at the same time. Unless you have help, you know, I think that's okay. I think it's always good to be ambitious, and you know, if you think that you can, if that's your goal, you want to have like this beautiful, like every panel is a piece of art, you know, then why not do it, you know? If you want to do a comic where every panel, every page looks like a beautiful painting, you know, that's your goal, and you want to do it, you can do it. It is going to take time. It takes time, but I think majority of cases you just kind of want to tell a story, you know, and some people don't like to have to take forever, you know, to be able to tell that story. And I'm one of those people. I've been working on this comic since 2018, and I've been working on it on and off, so it's kind of like it's I'm kind of fed up with taking so long on it, and I just want to finish it. If I could afford to hire people to help me with it, I would. But otherwise, I kind of have to figure out how to do it on my own and not get so caught up on making it look perfect all the time. Doing comics seems so hard, like there's so many skills that go into it. Yeah, that's... I can't even begin to tell you. You definitely learn a lot. It's a good way to kind of grow and improve your art, because you realize you're improving over time without I don't want to say too much effort. It's more of like, some people, they're constantly studying art and practicing art, and they end up they're consciously putting effort into improving their art. But when you're working on a comic, you're just trying to get a panel done, right? You're just trying to tell the story with your art, and you don't realize over time that your art is actually improving, you know. But you do become stagnant, I will say that. You become stagnant because you're not practicing and you're not putting effort into trying to get better with your art. So I think that taking a break from my comic, kind of going on that hiatus, has definitely sort of helped me to put more time into just drawing and working on my art, like my regular art, and practicing. And now I can come back to my comic and work on it and be like, oh wow, like I can work on certain parts much faster now. Like I'm definitely starting to do line art a lot faster. But as I was saying before, it's kind of it's a little unfair when you're drawing comics, when you're doing webtoons and stuff, because a lot of times it feels like your comic art isn't the same as your regular art. You kind of don't have the luxury to make it look like your normal art, because sometimes if your normal art is like really complicated and detailed, and you know you render and color differently and stuff, it's like you try to do it as a comic and you realize really quick, ain't no way you can keep pulling that off, you know? How I like rendering my art normally is not how I render in my comic. and you know, where I can take a bit more time drawing something regularly. I don't have a lot of that time when I'm working on my comic. So like Henry's hair always looks kind of messy, but it's because that's just how it has to look for the comic. But then when I'm drawing him normally, you know, I do like to take a little bit more time with his hair. Yeah, see, I'm not totally happy with this, but you know, I gotta move on. And it's good though, because I could always come back and fix things later, like while I'm coloring and stuff. And like, I have so many, I'll show you guys. I have so many strips here, okay? These red ones here, these are the ones I have to do the line art for. So I have 3 more strips to line art. And then there's the white ones, I've already got colored, at least the base colors. I'll have to render them. But yeah, like that's a lot of work. But you know, I try to finish up as quickly as I can. And I actually know how long it'll take me to finish an entire chapter like this, if I hustle. But again, I'm not a hustler. But sometimes I can be. You know, if I have some really good motivation and like I'm just pumped up, I will do it. I can do it. But a lot of the times, you know, I have to find a way to work without exerting myself too much, because I just don't care for it. But if I hustled, I could complete an entire chapter from like the scripting and the thumbnailing to the sketching, all of it, to the rendering and doing the like dialogues and editing and stuff. That would take me about 2 weeks if I hustled. So I know how much it'll take of my time. But it does kind of put a strain on everything else that you're doing, and you know, personal time with like family or friends, or in this case with my boyfriend, since I live with him. We live together, and like, you know, it if I did something like that, it's like a full time, almost all day type of thing. But it's not to say that I couldn't do it. Okay, I think that's all for this strip. I think that was the last 2 I needed to do, really, because as I said before, I have assets for this one and this one. I have assets for that. And if you missed it, an asset is basically just where I kind of copy something and then paste it onto a large big canvas, and I have it for future's sake. So instead of having to redraw this again in the future if I need something similar to it, I have it saved someplace where I just need to copy and paste it in. And it saves a lot of time, so that way I don't have to hurt my hand redrawing every single thing. And because this is a vector layer, I can resize it and it won't look like a potato. See? So I can resize it any length I want it, and it's not going to jeopardize the line art too bad. But, you know, that's something you also learn as you're drawing or doing comics, because I didn't know that. I didn't know what a vector layer was, but now I did, and it's awesome. It's really convenient. Okay, that's it for that. I'm not sure if I want to work on this one, because there's actually kind of some spoilers. I mean, the spoiler, you don't see it here, but once I start drawing it, you'll see it if you read my comic. Even if you don't read my comic and you decide to start reading my comic, it'll be spoilers. So I'll probably work on that off stream. I kind of want to work on this duck. Anyways, this is done. I think that's all I can work on stream for my comic. I don't want to start the coloring on my comic on stream or anything. I could for in some cases, but the thing is, like, I like to work on a linear type of progress, like, or stage. I like to work in stages, so I'm not gonna work on the base colors until I'm done with the line art. The only reason why I did some of the base colors here is because I had asked someone to help me out, and we were kind of like going through a trial phase, and so I sent them my panels, or my strips here, and they colored it for me and sent it back, but unfortunately they said that they wouldn't be able to help me anymore, so that explains that. But otherwise, like, I'm not going to work on the coloring until the line art is done. And the coloring's super simple. It would just be nice to eventually have help for someone to do the base colors while I'm working on the line art. That way, the base colors are getting done at the same time that I'm doing the line art, if that makes sense. Oops, don't want to save that yet. Okay, so let's close that. And I'm going to now color this because it's one of those, what do you call it, self-indulgent pieces. I'm just gonna color this. I'll probably work on it a little bit more. Let's make that my sketch. Okay. What pen do I want? So do we want that one, or do we want my round marker again? Which is what I did to do the sketch. Yeah, I kind of want the pencil one. Let's change the color here.
Don't cry.
It's so weird whenever I hear like somebody speak in one of these songs. I get a little bit spooked. Oh, this is my static one. Hold up. I don't want that one. Because this one, as you can see, it's got this static effect that I created. And I like it for some cases, but I don't want it for this one. There's my pencil. Alright, let's just... I don't want to take too long on this. I just want to get this down a little bit so I can color it, because it's so cute. Get the little nostril this time. Little beady eyes.
Don't cry.
It's not gonna look too different from the sketch. Just be a little bit more clean. In a sense. I did that draw your favorite animal trend thing on Instagram, and everybody really liked how my little bat turned out. And it was nice to hear what other people had of their favorite animals. I have so many though. It was really hard to pick what animal I wanted to draw. But I went with the bat. Because bats are cute. Funny story though, we actually had a bat in our attic. It's just chilling, and then for a while, like, we kept hearing them hanging out on our roof, right outside our window. We could hear like their little echo signals communicating. It was so cool. Like, I love bats, and I love looking at them, I love learning about them, but it was not fun having one in our attic, let me tell you that. It was scary. Simply because of the hygiene problems, like, you know, you don't want to touch bat feces or anything like that. And you don't want to get bit by them, so yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if these details are even there in the original picture, but I'm gonna draw these details anyway. I'm just kind of winging it. What a cute little bird. It's a duck. Alright, let's see if there's any other details in the original picture. Oh yeah, there's that J thing there. But, I don't know. I'm kind of happy with how it is. Maybe the eye needs to be... yeah. Cute. Too cute. I think. Too cute, or not enough cute. Alright, let me hide this sketch. I'm just gonna color it real quick. Let's see. Let me just get a quick little background here. Okay. And then let's get I need to draw animals more. quite fun to draw. This is nice. It's like it's comforting. Also because it's cute. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you just need to draw cute things. And other times you just need to draw creepy things. Whatever you're in the mood for. Right now it's this cute duck. Let's get a nice yellow here. The golden yellow. You know, for the longest time, dude, I had such a hard time figuring out colors. And the thing with me when I was starting to draw is that I didn't really study art. I didn't really study the fundamentals and all that. I tried a few times, but it was always on and off. I never stuck with it. It's so weird because I'm working on my tablet on the pen display, and the pen display the colors look different than it does on my monitor, my regular monitor. So if the colors look a little dull for you, I'm sorry about that. It looks more saturated and brighter for me here on the pen display, but that's something I'll have to figure out. I mean, I hate dealing with technology sometimes. Like, you don't get things. Oh, that's too blue. Sometimes things just are not set up right, and you don't realize that you have to set them up manually and stuff a lot of the times. You don't just buy something and then expect it to be like looking correct. In this case, it would be like monitors and how the colors look, because then like say you draw something and then you post it on Instagram or something, and then you look at it on your phone and the colors look totally different than it does on your monitor, and you're like, what the heck? And that's because you have to set up your monitor to show the colors correctly, or to show them the way that you would want them to look when you post them online anywhere. So that's really weird. Okay, I don't know if I want to add anything to this, like shade it or or anything, because it actually looks cute just with base colors like this, you know? maybe some blush. Oh, I'm underneath that. Hold on. So cute. Let's see, maybe do something with this Lineart here. Too cute. Cute. happy with it. Maybe just... Oh, hold on. That's not... Okay. So you just want to be a happy little duck, just being carried around in a bag, and you don't gotta do any walking. Okay. Maybe I'll just add tiny bit of cell shading. Just in some parts. That should be good. There we go. Now they're done. Okay, so I think that's it for that. I mean, I'll play some Genshin now. Jeez. Let's put that. Let's put that. Check that off. Check that off. Requests. So we did our. I did my doodles and my Lineart. We're good. I mean, I'm really nervous to play Genshin. I don't know why. I think I just got it updated, so. I could definitely play some Genshin. Alright, let me just save. I want to save this talk, make sure I save it. So I'm just gonna save it. So that way, if I want to do anything with it later, like post it on Instagram or something, then I can. I don't know how long I'll play Genshin, because I'm not, I don't know. I don't play games too long, unless I'm like addicted. I go through like phases where I just play for hours and hours. like The Sims. I love The Sims. But it's one of those games where I have to be in the mood for it. And then once I'm in the mood though, like, then I'll end up playing it for hours for like a whole week or something, and then I'll not play again for a while. Okay. Saved my duck. Saved the cute ducky. So I'm going to just get Genshin ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, let me know if it's showing Genshin or not, because I have Genshin open, but on OBS it says it's just a blank screen, which is weird. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm relearning all the controls. Okay, for some reason it's not showing Genshin on here. Just want to make sure you guys... Oh, I think I know why. Why isn't it showing? Jeez. I don't want to show that. Not that it matters, but it's just... I'm trying to show... You see, this is why I have a love-hate relationship with technology. Because it works one day, and then at the next it just doesn't want to work. It literally says it's showing Genshin, and then, yeah, on stream it's just a black screen. So, maybe we won't stream Genshin today, because now I'll have to figure out what the heck's going on. Yeah. I don't get it. Oh, crap. I just, got seen by a bunch of, monsters in Genshin. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing, and it's unfortunate. But that's just... Okay, that's something I'm gonna have to figure out another day, because I don't want to, like, spend so much time on here doing that. So, I think I'm going to just end the stream then, because, you know, I kind of did everything that was on my little, quest list. Unfortunately, I couldn't play Genshin, but you know, that's just what's gonna happen sometimes. And for my first stream, you know, like, it's alright. I didn't expect to, like, have everything working perfectly. I actually had my hopes up there, because, like, everything was working smoothly, so far. Up until sharing my freaking game, you know, it's like, nope, doesn't want to work, doesn't want to show up. That's alright though. Like I said, I'll figure out how to make sure that that's showing up for you guys. Because yeah, it's just a black screen on OBS, and which means it's going to be a black screen for you guys too. I've already looked at the stream. So I'll figure that out. We'll see what's going on with that. And next time I will try and test it. So the thing is, I don't know if I want to stream again tomorrow, because I'm trying to do regular streams, especially like this entire week. I'm thinking of just kind of as a way to like sort of get used to streaming and kind of like adjust myself. I figured maybe I will it would probably be good to try and stream every day. Hold on, I just saw Spooks Finder. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to my humble kingdom. Glad to see you. So like I said, I think I'd like to try and stream every day this week, just to kind of, again, get used to streaming and figure out all the little quirks that's happening, like now with trying to play Genshin, like, and it not displaying properly. So yeah, I'll try and figure all that out and see how I can make sure it works. And if you follow me on Instagram, which I think most of the followers or the viewers that I had today were from Instagram, so I will notify you guys on there if I stream again tomorrow, if I do decide to stream this whole week. It's really just kind of about trying to acclimate to Twitch and acclimate to streaming, and figuring out all the little kinks. But I had a lot of fun, and thank you for everyone for joining. It was nice, and it was a good first stream. Honestly, I was so anxious about it, but it worked out, and I'm happy with it. And I had fun doing the doodles. I'd show you them again, but I already closed the CSP. But I had fun doing the 1-minute doodle challenges, and they kind of turned out better than I thought they would. But yeah, so thank you for joining again, and I'm sorry if I'm awkward. I'm sorry if this was a little bit of an awkward stream. You know, it is my first one, especially talking. Like I said, I used to stream on Picardo, but I sort of stopped, and I never streamed with my voice before, even when I was on Picardo, so this is the first time. So it's going to take a while for me to get used to talking to a microphone. But like I said, I'll let you guys know if I'm going to decide to stream every day. I think it'll be cool, and it would help me, like I said, adjust to streaming, and also see at what days and what times people kind of join the stream. Although I do have the viewer count off, just so I don't get intimidated by it. So I don't actually know how many people are watching my stream unless I look at it on Twitch. Okay, I think that's it. So thank you for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.